Alright guys, welcome to Temple of Xi'an, the level that we've all been waiting for. Oh look, look at this. There's that Dagger of Xi'an that we've been making our way towards, trying to acquire the entire game. So, look, it's right there, just a few more steps. Can I get it? Can I get it? Oh, no I can't. So we're gonna slide down, and then we're gonna have to jump over this saw blade. Be warned, there's a boulder coming behind you. I don't think the boulder ever runs you over. Maybe if you go down the wrong way, but I've never had it happen. So, what you want to do now is jump and then roll. You want Laura to be facing backwards, and you want to do like the flip before she goes down the waterfall, because then she won't lose as much health. So, go backwards so you can grab this ledge, then shimmy to the left because there's a slit in the rock. This is going to be where you get the gold dragon. Alright, so go ahead and grab this dragon. And then we're going to go down like this. Alright, so there's a waterfall coming up here. Go ahead and go down. There's a couple of koi swimming around, or goldfish, catfish, whatever they are. So go ahead and come out, and then we're going to snipe the fish from up above, because all they do is make things hard. So let's go ahead and snipe the fish, and then we're going to go for a swim and then come over here. This is going to be where I guess we see the entrance to the temple. Oh, whoops, I forgot to kill that fish. Uh-oh. Alright, so coming up over here, there's a couple of tigers, so let's get out our Uzis. We're going to spawn one tiger over here. Alright, and the next tiger is a little bit further up the stairs. So kill this tiger as well. I think Uzis are what you want to use. I think with pistols it would take too many rounds and the tiger would maul you because it can go faster than you can. So now come over here, there's a springboard. This is how we get on top of the roof. We're going to run up to the springboard, and then you can press action plus up to avoid having Laura hit the wall and then bounce back. So come around this way, there's going to be a switch that you want to pull. Pull this switch, you're going to open up a door. That's right where we climbed out and killed the goldfish. So go ahead and pull the switch. There's like a buzzard that spawned. Go ahead and drop from the ledge. I think Laura does lose a little bit of health, but a lot less than if she just flat out dropped. So go ahead and kill the buzzard. And we did not kill it. Okay, but now we did. So now it's time to go for a little swim. Alright. Come up here, and then there's a spider that we have to take care of. Alright, so then come over here. We want to turn around because there's a ladder that we're going to climb down. So, climb down this ladder, and then from here Laura can drop and then grab this ledge. She can shimmy to the left. When she comes over here, she can climb up. She's going to go down that ladder. Now, I probably would not do the drop-grab tactic too much on this ladder because it's easy to end up falling too far. You want to come all the way down to the very bottom, let go of action, and then press it again. If she drops from higher, she'll have fallen too far to where she can't re-grab. So then come over here, and then there's a slit in the rock. This is where we get the stone dragon. It's on the other side. So go ahead and shimmy along this slit, and this is going to be where we acquire the stone dragon. And yeah, this takes time, so just be patient. Alright, let's go ahead and grab the stone dragon now. And we've got our first of the 3 secrets. So now let's go ahead and shimmy back along the slit. And know up above you can do a banana jump if you want to avoid shimmying, but the banana jump's very risky, and I prefer to do it the proper way. So when we come this way, we're going to go ahead and climb out. We're going to spawn another spider when we get up over here, so go ahead and pull out your pistols, and then, like, yep, there it is. Alright, now go ahead and do a standing jump, and then grab this ladder. Laura will put her feet in place, and then she can climb up. It's good to be somewhat centered on the ladder, because if she's over to the side, her feet dangle, and then it takes her longer to climb it. So, go ahead and then climb up this ladder. And coming up in the next room, we're going to deal with some spikes and some lava. So just be careful that you don't fall into either. So we're going to see that there's like a 3-tile ladder over here. Be very careful of the spikes down below. If you fall on them, you will die. So if you guys look from the bird's eye view, I guess you could say, the first 2 spaces have spikes on top, but the third one doesn't. And there's a little slit in the wall. So what we're going to have to do is backflip to the roof and then onto the tile. So on this part it's safe, but if we were to do it on tile on like the first or second space, Laura would get impaled. So from here, do a backflip and then standing forward jump. She makes it up and avoids the spikes. Coming up over here are some breakable tiles. If you guys look down below, the first 2 tiles have lava below them, but the third tile has a platform below them. So we're going to allow Laura to fall through the third tile. And look at that. She lands on the platform, and we get some shotgun shells. Now we want to do a running jump. There's going to be a slide. Jump before she falls into the spikes, and then jump again and grab this ledge. Climb up. Now below us are some grenades. So how to get the grenades? We're just going to slide down this. And there you go. So pick up the grenades, and then you can climb up this cliff, I guess you could say. Cliff, wall, whatever you want to call it. Alright, so there's a slit in the rock up here. Go ahead and grab that, shimmy to the left, and then climb up here. Do not forget to pull this switch. This switch opens the big double doors to the temple. So, look at that. Now we got access. We're going to go back over where we killed those 2 tigers. So, now we can do a nice little swan dive back into that pool, and then we're going to make our way on. Alright, so coming up in this next room, there's going to be some statues. They kind of look like the Terracotta Warriors, if you guys have been to Xi'an. The guys with the spears don't hurt you, but these guys over here, you get close to them, their blade will activate. And then what's going to happen is you might try to pick up the M16, and then that guy's blade is going to start chopping. Just avoid it. And unfortunately, there's no way to turn it off once it's been active. So, you know what? Why don't we just turn them all on? We can hear that obnoxious noise. But anyhow, we need the dragon seal to get through here. We don't have it yet, so the way we go first is this way. We're going to come up here. So now do a running jump, slide down, then jump to this next slide, then jump to this next slide, and then jump to this next slide, and then jump and grab this ledge. So basically it's all jumps and grabs. It seems kind of difficult when you first look at it, but it's actually not. Come up here, and then we want to do a running jump to that platform. So after this we're going to deal with a spiky trap, and there's a med pack that's very hard to get. But I'm going to show you guys how to get it. And I used to think that they had the med pack there just to screw with you. But no, there is a legit way to pick up that small med pack, and you can do it without losing any health. So let's save, because it's just super easy to go wrong with this med pack. Alright, so how we get the med pack, slide down, be on like the first pot, because we don't want Laura losing health. So press, hold action plus up, land there, then jump forward, hold action up. Look, she lands on the med pack. then jump forward, run up to the switch, pull it. It opens the door behind us, backflip, roll to where she's facing forward, run and jump. And look at that, she doesn't lose any health. Come into this next room, there's going to be a boulder trap. To avoid the boulder trap, just get into this cubby hole, she avoids it. There's going to be a second boulder up ahead. The second boulder is right there at the ceiling. How to avoid that boulder? Step on this tile, you activate it, and jump up here. Or you can drop down into that hole if that's easier. But come over here, you'll activate this boulder. To avoid it, roll, grab the edge. I know it seems overly complicated, but you get the hang of it. Now climb up this ladder, and then this is going to lead us to a second ladder. And once we get to the top of the second ladder, we're going to end up in this really, really dark room. So we'll probably want to use a flare in the room, even though you can do it without the flare, but the flare's going to make the job easier. So light a flare, and they've got some pretty beautiful pictures on the wall. Looks like a Buddha or something, I don't know. But the switch is over here. We'll use our Uzis because when we pull the switch that opens the door that's up there, we also spawn a tiger, so pull it. Whoops, I didn't mean to pick up the flare. We'll pull the switch, roll, and then kill the tiger with the Uzis. Alright. Done. Alright, Sword Town is what's coming next. So, let's save again. This is a risky part. We're going to light a flare so we can see, but there's a blade. How to get through it, we're basically dropping down. There's nowhere to go up above. So I would maybe inch to the right a little bit, and then drop when it's opened. Be warned, there's a second blade. Alright, so you might do the drop grab twice, because sometimes the first time she gets hit by the blade. So just drop again. This time there's no need to re-grab, so just drop like that. And there you go. Now we're in the Sword Suburb, or we're in, like, Rolling Blade Town, I guess you could say. So, let's see. Ooh. It nicked me a little bit. So, what I guess you can do to avoid them, stand about right here, wait for it to go to the right, and then she can, like, right flip like that, and she avoids it. Now, come out here, there's going to be a buzzard, so let's pull out our Uzis and kill it. Alright, now, we want to go through those double doors. There's a switch over here to open them. Be warned, this is a timed switch, so we've got to be fast. So how we do this, we'll pull the switch, and then we're going to roll. We're going to do some running jumps. Oh yeah, and then we got to kill that bird, but let's get through the doors. We'll kill him when we come back. So yeah, see, the timer is really quite tight. How to get through these, these can do a lot of damage to you, and when they're heading left, what you can just do is you can run straight through them, and you might roll on the last one, but do like this. Look at that. Now there's still one more, just do like the run, roll tactic, and that does it. So now there's two switches over here that we want to pull. One of the switches will raise a platform you can run across. The other one is going to open up that door. So first we'll push this switch that raises the platform, and this one opens up our exit door. And you have to be fast because that platform does not stay up for long. So go ahead and run this way. There's a boulder chasing us. What you got to do is keep running, and then jump up here. And we avoid the boulder, and this is where we get that dragon seal that I was telling you guys about earlier. So let's pick up the dragon seal. Oh, by the way, the second secret, final secret, Jade Dragon, is up on that wooden platform. We'll get that in just a little bit. So for right now, let's do a running jump over here, and then there's going to be a switch up over these walls that we're going to pull. Be warned, there are some spiders in this next upcoming room, so let's pull out our pistols. I think pistols are fine. It is dark in here. So there's some automatic rounds here. If you guys want to see here, I'll light a flare for you guys. This is where we pull the switch. And you might have noticed that that stopped the fire on that springboard that's down there. Go ahead and go off these ledges, but be careful because she could overrun the steps. So now we can pick up those automatic rounds. If you guys want to do this safe, you can hang from the ledge first. It's more time consuming, but it's definitely the safer way. Alright, so from here, we want Laura to angle herself like 45 degrees, and then she can do a running jump over to this platform. From here, I believe that we could angle Laura about like this, and she can do a running jump to that platform, but be careful that the ceiling doesn't push you down. Alright, let's save again. Alright, now we want to land on that platform, so I think if we do just a jump like that, we can do it. Now there's a springboard. Go ahead and jump forward, but make sure you hold the up arrow or she'll just bounce straight up and won't go forward, so just bounce forward. There's going to be a boulder, so how you can avoid it, just turn and jump like that. There's another boulder, so just backflip. She lands right where she was before. So now she can do a running jump, land there. I don't think there's any more boulders, at least not for right now. So we can continue going up, but we want the Jade Dragon, which is right there. So how we get it, there's a springboard there, and we got to go down the slide facing forward. So what we'll do is just do a backflip on the slide, come down, land on the springy board, bounce up to this wooden platform, and from here we're going to turn this way to where our Jade Dragon friend is, back up and then do a running jump, grab this platform, climb up, and this is where we get the final secret, the Jade Dragon. And let's see what we get off of this. We get Uzi rounds. Beautiful. So now go ahead and do a running jump back to where we were before. We land about right here, so what Laura can then do is jump across to this platform, and then we can make our way up. We're going to go all the way up this time. Be warned, there is a buzzard that we spawn over here, so you might want to get out one of your guns. Let's see where we're at on Uzis. I don't think we need Uzis for a buzzard. Although we're pretty stocked up on the ammo. We've been picking everything up. Yet, we've just spawned the buzzard. Alright, so now jump maybe 10 degrees over, and then you can grab this ledge, climb up. Alright, now back up and then do a running jump to this platform. From here, she should be able to do just a standing jump and go into this alcove. In this alcove, you might be like, where do I go, what do I do? Well, there's one tile that looks different from the others, this one, and this is a movable block. This is a movable block that you should go ahead and pull out. Alright, so come over here, there's going to be this dark room. There's a switch here, that's going to drop one of the hatches. So, go down the hatch and you're going to see a boulder almost immediately. The boulder is going to start rolling when you get about halfway down the hall, so what you're going to need to do is just run, jump, you got to be fast, and then veer left. The timing is kind of tight on that one, so the boulder can run you over if you're not fast enough. Now let's kill that bird that we forgot earlier. Let's see where he is. And there's a couple of tigers down below. So we might want to kill the tigers. Oh yeah, and kill the buzzard. Let's see, where are the tigers? A little afraid to go down there. Alright, where's the other one? Okay, we took down Songa, but now we want to take down Kamal. Alright, there we go. So now we're going to use our Dragon Seal over here. So this is going to lead us in a passageway with several more obstacles. Go ahead and go through this door. There's going to be a rolling blade that we need to go ahead and get past. So Laura can go ahead and run. She can probably make this second alcove, but if you're worried about time, you may go in the first alcove. So now swim down here, and this is a timed room where there's 3 switches, and be warned, the ceiling is coming down and it's got spikes. So there's plenty of time for this one, but you got to know what you're doing. So uh, pull this switch, then over to the left there's another switch. These stand out, so maybe they give you more time because they think you'll have to look for them. But come over here, there's this switch. Once you pull all three of them, that door's going to be opened. Now, yeah, we are timed. Look, the ceiling with spikes is coming down, so yeah, we cannot mess around too long. Come over here, there's a waterfall. We're going to run and jump to this platform in order to get up and over the waterfall. And then there's going to be a nice, good-sized pool of water. Swim in the pool, we're going to bait out this koi, this goldfish-like guy, and I think we should go ahead and kill the goldfish before we do our business in the water. Actually, why don't we save again? I know I'm saving a lot, but this is a tricky level. Alright, so first off, there's this switch here. What this switch does is it cuts off a current. So if you come this way, the current won't let you through. So this switch cuts off the current, but it also raises the water at the same time. So if you guys want to like see, look, we close the door that cuts off the current, but the water is much higher now. Oh, by the way, having the water high, if you guys are wondering, what was I doing? Yeah, there's this little place up here where you can get some air. So, yeah, there's this little alcove. We got a large med pack, and then there's a couple of grenades. You might want to go ahead and grab these if at all possible. Well, it's not crucial, but, you know, I'm getting everything. So, now let's come over here. We need air. And this is a long swim. Long swim. So, go ahead and swim down. And then we're going to go this way. You might want to hug the wall because you don't want to make the swim any longer than you have to. Alright, so what you're going to go ahead and do is very quickly go in here. Uh-oh, I'm not doing well on the time. Okay, so come this way, pick up the small med pack, and pull this switch. Okay, actually, because I'm really tight on the time, I'm going to go ahead and pull this switch that is supposed to start the current back, but sometimes it doesn't pick up immediately. Oh, but this time it does. Okay, so we're going to come back up for air. We missed one switch, so I'll tell you guys how to get it. We've got to pull this switch and cut off the current again. But luckily, we've got time to get it this time. You might want to do it in 2 swims because it's probably safer, although it is manageable in 1 swim. But if you pick up that small med pack, which sometimes I skip, but I'm picking it up for you guys, it makes the swim take longer and you're more likely to run out of air. This is a very hard swim to do, getting everything without running out of air before you're able to surface. So pull this switch, and that's going to open up the door that we need to get through. So now you want to roll to speed up the time and come this way, pull this switch again, and then we can start the current up. The current gives you a nice boost in terms of getting to where you need in order to get some air. So now, go ahead and come over here. And this is the door that we opened up. So this gives us access to a switch that opens up a door that's up above. So pull this switch. And look at that. That's the door we opened. But there's still a problem. The problem is that the door is way up there. So from here we can't reach it. What do we need to do? We're going to have to pull this switch again, not because we need to cut off the current, but because we need to raise the water. By raising the water, we're going to have access to that alcove, which will enable us to get through the door. So now come up here, go through this door, and then there's going to be this room with some grenades, or M16 ammo, and a goldfish, so kill the goldfish, and then come down here, there's some shotgun shells. It looks like some guy died. I guess he died to the goldfish. So come up here and then you can grab the M16 rounds. Alright, now come over here. There's going to be a spiky wall. The spiky wall is going to activate when you get about halfway down the hallway. Or, I guess, about when you pull the switch. Before that, actually. But the switch drops this hatch that you need to go through. Go down this hatch, and then this is going to be where you get the gold key. The gold key is going to be like what we use right around where we dropped off that waterfall early on the level. So come over here, pick up the gold key, and then swim a little bit more forward. There's a small med pack that we can pick up. And then we're going to come out over here. So this is kind of midway between where we entered the temple and where we went off the waterfall. So come over here where we killed the goldfish early on in the level. We're going to get up here and we're going to use our gold key. So let's use our key. And then I think we should save the game real quick.
No.
Alright, so now that this door is open, we want to swim through here. And we're going to come down through here. I'm going to go ahead and get out the harpoon gun because there's going to be a goldfish that we spawn when we swim a little bit further. But anyhow, there's a switch that we got to pull that's going to open up a hatch over there. We don't really have time to mess around. But anyhow, come in here. We are going to spawn a goldfish, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is try to shoot the goldfish like that. Okay, we killed it. Now let's go ahead and pull this switch. That's going to open up the hatch that we need in order to swim out and out for air. So come over here. Let's not forget this small med pack. We need that. And now it's like that gate shuts when you come in. This gate opens to let you out. So swim this way. Swim up through the hatch. You gotta hurry and get up to air. Be warned, there is another goldfish. So keep swimming. Come out over here. And then we can climb out here. We want to go ahead and snipe the other goldfish. Yeah, there he is. Alright, so this is the Cave of Spiders, so this part can really creep out some people that have arachnophobia. Just gonna kill each spider. Why don't we use a better gun than pistols? I think, why don't we use the Uzis on these spiders? So coming up here, we're going to face a much bigger spider, a giant spider. And yeah, I wouldn't use pistols for the big spiders. For the little ones, it may be okay, but yeah, the giant ones use something better like the Uzis. There's some Uzi rounds over here. Actually, I'm going to use the grenade launcher. You know, what's really ironic is that it takes 2 grenades to kill one of the giant spiders, but it takes 1 grenade to kill a tiger. Doesn't that seem a bit mixed up? I mean, 1 for a tiger and 2 for a spider. It just seems so out of place, I guess I'll say. See it. Where's the other spider? Okay, so we killed this one over here. Oh, there he is. Alright, now let's come up this way. There's going to be some ledges over here. The cave is a little bit dark, so you can light a flare if you need to. Turn around. If you look this way, there's another ledge. We want to do just a standing jump and then grab this one. So climb up, and then we want to do a running jump kind of veering right to make this one. Now be warned, when you jump on that next platform, another giant spider is going to drop onto it, so this one can easily knock you off the edge if you don't know about it. So jump here, and then what you can do is very quickly backflip to this platform where the spider can't get Laura. That spider's kind of trapped up there. Alright, now what we want to do is aim Laura this way. There's a couple of pillars that she can jump across to, so we'll do a running jump to this platform, land there, and then walk forward, back up, and then do a running jump. Alright, so coming out here, there's that same body of water that we came up and out through, so you want to land on the island in the middle. We'll do a running jump. This is going to be where we get the silver key, so from here go ahead and jump up and then grab that. Now that we got the silver key, we can go back down into the water. Oh man, I lost a little health there, but that's okay. So drop down through this hatch, and then we are going to swim back this way and turn right. We could probably make it all the way to where we use the silver key without going up for air. That's kind of gutsy, though. You might want to get air as soon as you can. But I'm pretty good at not using up my air. So come over here and use the silver key. It's going to open up this door, and there's going to be some slope tiles that we climb up. Be warned that there are some boulders that come your way when you try to climb up those ledges. So when you climb up this first one, you'll be fine. There's no boulder on this one, but the next one there's going to be a boulder. So what you can do is just hang from the ledge. The boulder's going to activate when you come up, so just climb up, angle Laura like 10 degrees to the right, jump, grab this one, she avoids the boulder. Go ahead and do the same thing again. Angle Laura to the left this time, jump forward. She avoids the boulder. So now come over here, grab the automatic pistol rounds, and then we're going to go left, or, well, it was left, now it's right, or this way, over the bridge. Come over here, and then you're going to see a tiger. The tiger doesn't seem to go over the bridge, but there's also a buzzard that we want to kill real quick. Which gives us an advantage because we can stand on the bridge where I believe we're safe from the tiger. Now, when we go into this next room, there's going to be another tiger, so like you can flip to the right, and yep, we kill the next tiger. So now what we want to do is jump up to this one. This is a sliding tile, so go ahead and backflip, land there, and then from here we can turn around and jump to this platform. Climb up this one. You might be wondering what's behind us. Well, we don't want to go this way yet. Those are springboards, so we're going to bounce all the way up. But there's a door up there that we need to open first, so we need to first go this way past the rolling blade. We're going to come up here. There's another rolling blade. It's not active yet. But it is going to start rolling when you get about halfway across the bridge, so go ahead and keep running, and then turn, hit this switch, and then when you press the switch you spawn a buzzard. Go ahead and start shooting it immediately, and then what you want to do is angle Laura like this. Oh, by the way, I'm going to save real quick. I want to show you guys something. There is a med pack over there. I don't believe it is possible to get, but let's see. So, you see there's the ladder over there. I believe this... I don't even think you can climb the ladder. But here, let's do a running jump and we'll just see. Yeah, see, I don't think there's any way to get to that, and from what I've heard, Laura doesn't even climb that ladder, so that med pack is in a so-called impossible location, at least not without glitching. Okay, back to the game. Ooh. Ooh, we lost some health there, but we'll be okay. Alright, so now what we want to do is go up the springboard. So what you'll do is do a running jump, and then just keep your hand on the up arrow or whatever. Now, on the last one, press and hold the action button, because if she doesn't hold action, she'll just bump into the wall and then fall back. It'll be ugly. So come up here, there's going to be a buzzard. Yeah, kill it quickly. And then from here, angle Laura like 10 degrees, jump, and then grab this. Then come over here, there's going to be a lock where we use a key. We don't have the key yet, so proceed on. There's a spiky wall. Just run on, avoid it, then climb up this ladder. I'm just going to go ahead and shimmy to her right, and then we can drop off this. There's going to be a couple of steps that she can climb up, so come over here. Now we want to run because there's another spiky wall, so then jump to this ladder. Be warned, there are spikes down below, so you don't want to end up in the drop-off. We're going to climb up to the top of this spiky... What do I mean spiky? To the top of this ladder. And if you guys are wondering what's this way, I believe there's nothing but a really pretty-looking torch. Okay, we don't need anything to do with that. It may look beautiful, but we can keep proceeding on. So come over here, there's going to be a switch that we pull. It's going to open up one of those doors. So I'll show you guys which one it did open. It opened up this door. We couldn't get through it before, but you guys might see there's a key on that platform in the middle of the room by the dragon. To get it, just go ahead and do a running jump. Come to this platform, climb up, and then from here, Laura can veer right. She can land about right here. From here, Laura can jump up, grab this, and then she'll grab the key. Now, sliding down is very dangerous, and I'll show you guys how to do it. Because there's a platform you want Laura to land on, and you want Laura to be able to land on it without overshooting or undershooting the platform, because if she does either one, she's going to end up in the lava. So what you'll do is in the middle of the platform, just hang, and then let go of action, and then just do nothing. Just let Laura slide. So if you let Laura slide, she's going to go like that. Then she's going to go backwards on the last one, and look at that. She lands on the platform. How about that? Alright, so now come over here. You want to back up, and then do a running slightly diagonal jump, land here, and then come this way. Look, we were here before. Now we're going to use our key. Main chamber key. Alright, so we drop a hatch. You guys might see there's some blade traps. Well, we'll deal with that. Alright, so do a running jump, and then you can grab this platform. Climb up. And then you can climb up this ladder. So from here, there's another ladder over here that you can jump and start climbing up. So then come over here, and then this is the new door that we have open that we didn't have before, so now we want to do come this way. So, and then jump to this slide, do another standing forward jump, climb up this ladder. So this is the ladder where there's the saw blades. So there is a platform to the left that you can drop off on. I don't think there's any point, unless of course you want to rest your fingers. We don't need to do that. So you want to be about, I'd say, 4 steps down from the saw blade. And what you want to do is, if you look, there's like a platform behind us. And actually, why don't we get one step down, because I don't want Laura hurt by the blade. So from here, backflip, land on that, then jump forward. There's another saw blade if you go up high enough. And you want to be about maybe 4 steps, 5 steps below. See, we're too high. We're going to get cut up. So this might be a good spot. So what we're going to need to do, because there's another ladder on the other side, let me see if I can turn the camera. Okay. The camera won't go that far, but look, what we'll need to do is backflip and then roll. Do like a backflip, flip facing forward, and then we can grab the other ladder. So we're going to do like this, backflip, and then flip forward, grab the ladder. And then we're going to keep climbing up. So yeah, this is the final part of the level. We'll just keep climbing, and Laura, I'll make it to this little hallway. And then this is going to be where we finally go to get the Dagger of Xian, but somebody beats us to the punchline. Okay, this is very disturbing. You just saw Marco just plunge a dagger into his heart. I'm surprised any guy would be capable of that. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching Temple of Xian. Took me just over 40 minutes, not bad at all. Got all 3 secrets, and yeah, stay tuned for Floating Islands. That's the next level. It's a really cool level, and I'm excited to share with you guys. Please subscribe, give a thumbs up, leave a comment below, and stay awesome.